Hi guys, it's Polly here from Beaten Jeans, and it's been 5 weeks since I had my mastectomy, so I thought it was a great halfway point to give you an update on how I'm feeling, how my breasts look, my pain, and steps that I still need to go through to complete my reconstruction. So if you're interested, please stay tuned. I'm just gonna go ahead and get started by showing you what my breasts look like. I have my nipples covered, and I'm just going to show you how it looks. My scars are healing nicely. This is where my drain tubes were. I haven't been putting any sort of treatment on my scars because they're going to cut into them again for the exchange surgery. But as you can see, the expanders are extremely taut. There's nothing nice about them. They are like hard balls of horribleness. And it's been a real struggle coping and dealing with the discomfort that they give you. But finally now at week 5, I'm able to sleep okay through the night. There was a period where I woke up in the middle of the night and I thought I was gonna die. And I am dying. I don't know what happened to me. I've been fine all along. And then all of a sudden, I just have this sharp shooting pain in my chest. It feels like screwdrivers are running up between my breasts, on my sternum. I can't find any relief. I just went down and got some ice. I'm hoping that putting that on there is gonna bring me some relief. I've tried the heating pad. I've taken every single pain medication I have. I don't know what I did. I must have overdone it. The pain that I was having that night has subsided. I do have a lot of tightness in my chest, but mostly just where the expanders are. Occasionally I'll have like a sharp shooting, horrible pain that I just need to stop and breathe through. But other than that, I'm doing great. I do have that weird sensation where it feels like my milk is letting down. My doctor said that's like phantom nerve pain, like if somebody were to lose a finger or a leg or a limb, they experience that kind of sensation. It's not so much painful for me, more just strange. I also am noticing when I'm drinking cold water or hot coffee or really basically any liquids, I can feel it going down my neck and it like spreads across my chest and down into my stomach. And at first I thought it was kind of cool, but now it's really annoying. I don't know if it's just like all my nerves that are still there are just heightened and eventually that'll go away, but I found it to be very strange. Have any of you girls that have been through mastectomy experienced this sensation? I'd like to know. Does it go away? And then as far as my skin goes, I remember telling you guys initially that my skin felt rubbery, like dolphin or whale skin. I would say this side still feels that way. This side, not so much, although I do not have any feeling at all in my breasts. If you were to touch me, I would never know. But the skin does sort of still have that blubbery feeling on this side. That pain that I was experiencing under my arm where I would tuck the pillow under there is gone. In fact, I don't even remember what arm it is now that had that sensation. It is completely gone, so thank goodness for that. You can see that this breast is a little smaller than this breast, even though this one's had more water instilled in it. So I'm hoping when I go to Tucson on Tuesday that they'll be able to even out a little bit. I think in the end, I'll probably be like a full B. I know they look massive because the expanders are so huge. They're like, they literally, I'm gonna just outline them. They're like this. And my implants will not be like that. I'm just guessing that they do that so that when they put the implants in, they hang nicer. They are massive, they are huge. And they are tight and they are painful. So one of the things that I've been doing to keep myself like in a good mental state of mind is getting up in the morning and strapping some ankle weights on my legs and try to do about an hour walk. And it has helped me so much just to keep my headspace in the right spot. I am a very fit person. I pretty much work out every day before this. And now not being able to lift more than 5 pounds, it's been a struggle for me. But getting out and walking has saved me so much, just mentally. And it gets my heart pumping, it gets me in like a nice positive frame of mind. So if you guys are struggling, I highly recommend just getting out. You don't need to put ankle weights on. Just get outside, breathe in some fresh air, move your body. It just does wonders for you. It has for me, at least. But I wanted to show you this really strange, creepy thing that's been happening. That's why I haven't put my shirt back on. On my walks, I've been hearing like this strange noise. And sometimes my husband comes with me and I'm like, what is that noise? What is that? He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. But I just finally figured out what it is. On my initial surgery, they instilled air in my expanders. They did not put any fluid in there. It was just air. And on my 2 fills that I've had since then, they instilled water in there. And so when I'm on my walks, the water is like sloshing around, and I'm just gonna show you because I think it's so funny. Ready? Okay, turn your sound up so you can hear it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's my boobs. There's water in there. Craziness. Since my last video, I have spoken to my doctor again about my pathology report, and unfortunately, she brought me some very sad news that I've been having to cope with mentally, and I think I'm okay with it now. It was really hard to take in the beginning because the whole purpose of my mastectomy was to prevent cancer and to no longer have to do surveillance, because I have to do so much with my stomach as it is. Just taking that worry of breast cancer and putting it to the side for the rest of my life. But it seems that's not going to be the case for me, because when they did my mastectomy, they found that both of my breasts were riddled in lobular breast cancer in situ. Although all of my breast tissue was removed, my doctor said that our skin has like parachute strings in it. And so some of that cancer could ultimately end up going into my skin and causing me to have cancer that way. And so I'm going to have to do continued surveillance. Initially, she wants me going every 6 months just for exams, and then probably do some MRIs in there. And then hopefully we can move those MRIs to annual. It's not what I hoped for, but it's what's happening. And so I guess I have to trust my doctor and just continue with surveillance. And I need to be grateful that I did the mastectomy when I did, because who knows what my life would look like if I'd waited another 6 months, year, 2 years. I don't know. I could be going down a whole nother path of chemo and radiation and I don't know what else. So I am grateful that I have had this surgery, and I'm just coming to terms with the fact that I have to have continued surveillance. I have 1 more expander fill on Tuesday in Tucson, and then I fly out 3 weeks after that for my exchange surgery. I'm planning on taking you guys with me for my exchange surgery, so stay tuned for a video update on that. And then I am doing another video of my must-haves for mastectomy. Just want to thank you guys all again for your support. Having you by my side through all of this has helped me tremendously. Just your little nuggets of encouragement have just meant so much to me, and I appreciate you all so much. If you guys are venturing down this path, I wish you all the best. There's so many of us women going through this, and just know that you are not alone, and I am here for you. So if you need anything, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them in the comment box below, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And yeah, so stay tuned for my next videos. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Bye guys, I hope you have a great day.